Science Space How to watch this week's spectacular Geminid Meteor shower December 12, 2023 3:23 p.m. EST. Harvard astronomer Fred Whipple thought he did not have much to show for his night's labors on October 11, 1983. Yes, working with NASA's infrared astronomical satellite, he had discovered an entirely new cosmic object, which is always a nice thing to put on the scientific tote board. But that object was an unremarkable one. Measuring only 5.1 kilometers, 3.17 miles, across and dimly illuminated, it was thought to be either a dead comet, one that had lost its ices and other volatiles after repeated passes by the Sun, or a rock comet, which also lacks volatiles, but which nonetheless gives off tail-like particles like a comet does as it approaches the Sun, and the growing heat gives rise to cracking and splintering of the object. Whipple gave his new object the name 3200 Phaethon. The 3200 part is a technical designation intended for astronomical catalogs. The Phaethon portion was a nod to the fact that the rocky body moves closer to the Sun than any known asteroid, just 21 million kilometers, 13 million miles, away, leading Whipple to name it after Phaethon, the son of the sun god Helois in Greek mythology. And that should have been that for Whipple's modest rock. But 3200 Phaethon turns out to be worth more than just that, and indeed is the source of one of astronomy's greatest sky shows. The object takes about 1.4 years to make a single rotation through the solar system. In its wake it leaves a dense tail of particles. And once a year, in December, the Earth moves through that debris trail, leading to the spectacle known as the Geminid Meteor shower, so named because the direction of the meteors appears to come from the constellation Gemini. The Geminid shower was first observed in the mid-19th century, but it wasn't until Whipple's discovery that the source of the phenomenon was understood. Read more. 15 breathtaking photos of meteor showers. This year's Geminid shower promises to be a big one. On poor nights, with partly cloudy skies and a full or near full moon washing out the light of the meteor shower, only about 10 to 20 meteors can be seen per hour. This year, during peak viewing hours, which range from 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on December 13 to 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on December 14, the skies across much of the country are predicted to be clear. The Moon, meanwhile, will be in one of its dimmest phases, a young waxing crescent, meaning little natural light pollution. That makes for quality viewing. The best observation techniques involve lying flat on your back with your feet facing south, bundling up in a sleeping bag — it is December after all — and giving your eyes about 30 minutes to adjust to the dark, which means no looking at your phone. If you follow these rules and you do get lucky with clear skies, you could see up to 120 meteors per hour. The Geminids are not the only meteor